Hello, and welcome to day 6 of Selena Says Stretch. Thank you for joining me. Today, we're going to work on the hips, the groin, and the low back a little more. So, you can do this again from a bed or the floor. Find your comfortable position. Elevate the hips. I would definitely recommend for this one. If you're feeling tension in your low back, you may need to elevate a little higher with another blanket. So we're going to start with our feet on the floor. Knees facing up. I want you to move your feet out a good 12 to 18 inches from the hips. Then we're going to let the knees drop open. If they don't go down to a comfortable level, you may want to put blankets under here for support. But feel free to move the feet a little bit to make the knees comfortable. But we want to have a nice wide space here. So we're balanced on our sit bones. We have our good posture, shoulders down. Stay here and breathe. This may be all the hip opening work you need. But if it feels good for you, we may want to start forward folding. So keeping that heart lifted up towards me. We're not slumping down. Heart lifted, shoulders back. We're going to start folding forward. Soft belly. Just let that belly hang down as it's just slowly dropping down to that space between the legs. Heart still lifting up towards me. Head aligned with the spine. It's not hanging down. It's not cranked up. Let those elbows fall outside the leg. That usually feels a little easier, but if it feels better to let them drop in between, just do what works for your anatomy. If this is too much, again, if you feel the pose works, but it's too long a hold, lift back up in between. Go back down on an exhale. Or if it really isn't working for you, we could go back to yesterday's pose with one leg straight. You're still working one side at a time. Just want to make sure you repeat on the second side. One variation of the pose, you can change your legs now, or you can do it the next time you practice, is to bring the heels in a little closer to the groin. Changes the stretch. Maybe easier, maybe harder. And we all have a tendency to go with the poses that are easy for us, but those aren't always the ones you need. So I challenge you to pick the option that doesn't necessarily feel the easiest, but it still feels safe. Breathing, relaxing into the stretch to whatever level works for you. You may get elbows to the floor. You may get your entire body down to the floor if you're really flexible. There's lots of options here. You're just doing what works for your body. You don't have to match me. We'll stay here for one more breath. On an exhale, we're lifting up. Just breathing through it as we transition back. Relax those legs into any comfortable position. Shake it out. Tap them out if you need to. Nice big clearing breath. Lift the arms if you want. You don't have to. As you exhale, you might want to pull those hands down into prayer position. And I thank you for joining me today. Namaste, as always. As a reminder, that means the divine light in me honors and recognizes the divine light in you. So namaste. Thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Go in peace.